100 reps. Why bother? Why put yourself through the strain, the sweat, the inevitable soreness? We all love a good challenge, right? Something that makes us feel alive, that tests our mettle. Something to test our limits, push us further than we thought possible. That's what this whole 100 push-ups a day thing was for me. A personal challenge, a way to see what I was made of. It wasn't about becoming a gym freak or showing off. It was about seeing what my body could handle, what I could endure. Could I actually stick with something like this for a whole month? Could I commit to this daily grind? Time to find out. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or in this case, a single push-up. Truth be told, I wasn't exactly Mr. Fitness before this. I was just an average guy, trying to stay in shape. Sure, I worked out, stayed active, but 100 push-ups? That felt like a whole different beast, a mountain I wasn't sure I could climb. The thought of it was daunting, but something about the simplicity of it drew me in. No fancy equipment, no gym membership, just me, the floor, and a whole lot of pushing. It was raw, it was real, and it was something I could do anywhere, anytime. Plus, I'd heard stories. Stories of people who had transformed their lives with just this one simple exercise. People talking about how just doing push-ups every day actually transformed them. Not just physically, but mentally too. They spoke of increased discipline, a newfound confidence, and a sense of accomplishment that permeated every aspect of their lives. I wanted a piece of that action. I wanted to see if I could transform myself, if I could become a better version of me. More discipline, more confidence, that kind of thing. I wanted to wake up every day with a purpose, with a goal. I wanted to feel that sense of accomplishment, that pride in knowing I had pushed myself and come out stronger on the other side. So, I took the plunge. Day 1. Let's go. It was time to see what I was really made of, to push my limits and discover my true potential. Hitting the wall. The first week struggle. It's a universal experience for anyone starting a new fitness journey. Let me tell you, those first few days were rough. Every muscle in my body felt like it was on fire. My chest and triceps were on fire. It was like they were screaming at me, begging for mercy. I'm talking muscles screaming, begging for mercy. Each push-up felt like a monumental task. Turns out, my body wasn't quite ready to crank out 100 push-ups like it was nothing. I had seriously underestimated the challenge. Who knew? I thought I was in decent shape, but this was a whole new level. I had to break it down into sets. There was no way I could do it all in one go. Couldn't just go all in from the get-go. I had to be smart about it. So, I started with sets of 10 or 15, with little breaks in between. It was the only way to manage. Even then, I was struggling to hit that 100 mark. Each set felt like a mini battle. There were moments, I'll admit, where I considered throwing in the towel. The thought of giving up crossed my mind more than once. But then, I'd remember why I started. I had a goal, a purpose. It wasn't just about the physical challenge, it was about proving something to myself. I wanted to see what I was made of. It was about building discipline and mental toughness. I knew that if I could push through this, I could handle anything. So I pushed through the pain, one shaky push-up at a time. Each rep was a step closer to my goal, a testament to my determination. And slowly but surely, I started to see progress. The pain became more manageable, and my strength began to build. Day by day, I marked off my progress, each mark a small victory. It was a reminder that perseverance pays off. And in the end, it wasn't just about the push-ups. It was about the journey, the struggle, and the growth that came with it. The first week struggle was just the beginning, but it set the tone for everything that followed. It taught me that with determination, anything is possible. Mind over muscle. Staying in the game. Staying motivated was key. It wasn't just about physical strength, it was about mental resilience. The drive to push through even when every part of me wanted to quit. Some days, the last thing I wanted to do was drop and give myself 100. The fatigue was real, and the temptation to skip was strong. But I knew that giving in would only make it harder the next time. But I knew consistency was everything. It was the backbone of progress. Without it, all efforts would be in vain. The small daily actions were what built the foundation for bigger achievements. I had to make it a habit, part of my routine. It wasn't just about finding time. It was about making time, prioritizing my health and fitness above the excuses. So, I started incorporating it into my day. Whether it was a quick session in the living room or a full workout at the gym, I made sure it fit into my schedule. Sometimes I'd do a set first thing in the morning, get the blood pumping. It was a great way to start the day, setting a positive tone and energizing myself for the tasks ahead. Other times, I'd break it up throughout the day. A few push-ups here, a few there. It didn't matter when or where, as long as I kept moving. A set here, a set there, whenever I had a few minutes, during breaks, between tasks, or even while waiting for something. Every little bit added up. The key was to just get it done. No excuses. I had to remind myself that the only thing standing in my way was me. Overcoming that mental barrier was crucial. And you know what? It worked. The sense of accomplishment after each session was incredible. It fueled my motivation to keep going. The more I did it, the easier it became. My body started adapting. What once felt like a struggle became second nature. I could see and feel the progress. The soreness lessened, and I could feel myself getting stronger. Recovery times improved, and I was able to push myself further each time. It was like my mind was telling my body, "We got this." The mental and physical connection grew stronger, reinforcing my determination. And slowly but surely, we did. Each milestone reached was a testament to the power of persistence and the strength of the human spirit. Strength stacking. Hello, definition. Now let's talk results. Physically, I definitely noticed a difference. My chest and triceps were more defined. My arms felt stronger. Even my core felt more solid. It wasn't like I suddenly transformed into some kind of superhero, but the changes were undeniable. And it wasn't just about the muscles. My overall fitness improved too. I felt more energized, more capable, like I could handle whatever life threw my way. It was a good feeling. But here's the thing. It wasn't just about the physical transformation. It was about the mental shift that happened along the way. That's what really surprised me. Section 5. Mental fortitude, beyond the physical. The mental benefits were just as significant, if not more so. The discipline it took to stick with this challenge, day in and day out, spilled over into other areas of my life. I found myself more focused, more determined, not just in the gym, but in everything I did. It was like pushing myself physically also pushed me mentally. It built up my resilience, my ability to handle discomfort and come out stronger on the other side. And that, my friends, is a valuable lesson to learn. It wasn't just about the push-ups. It was about proving to myself that I could set a goal, stick to it, and achieve it. And that feeling of accomplishment? That's something you can carry with you long after the challenge is over. So, what's the takeaway here? It's not just about doing 100 push-ups every day. It's about challenging yourself, pushing your limits, and seeing what you're capable of. It's about building discipline, mental toughness, and a belief in your own abilities. And the best part? Anyone can do it. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. All you need is the will to start and the commitment to keep going. One push-up at a time. Trust me, it won't be easy. There will be days when you want to quit, when your body aches and your mind screams for rest. But that's where the magic happens. That's where you dig deep, find that inner strength, and prove to yourself what you're truly made of. This whole experience taught me a lot about myself, about discipline, about the power of consistency. I learned that our bodies are capable of incredible things if we just give them the chance. And I learned that our minds are even stronger than we think. But I also learned the importance of listening to your body. There were days when I needed to rest, when pushing through the pain would have done more harm than good. It's about finding that balance, pushing yourself while also respecting your limits. And let's not forget about nutrition. You can't expect your body to perform at its best if you're not fueling it properly. I made sure to eat plenty of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs to support my workouts and recovery. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there were times when it sucked. When my muscles were burning and I just wanted to curl up on the couch. But that's part of the process. You gotta embrace the suck, as they say. But here's the thing. It's not about pushing yourself to the point of injury. It's about finding that sweet spot, that place where you're challenging yourself without overdoing it. Listen to your body, and don't be afraid to adjust as needed. And don't forget about recovery. Rest days are just as important as workout days. That's when your body repairs and rebuilds itself, getting stronger and more resilient. So, there you have it. My 100 push-ups a day challenge. Was it easy? Hell no. Was it worth it? Absolutely. It pushed me physically and mentally, and it taught me a lot about myself along the way. And that's what I want to leave you with. A challenge to step outside your comfort zone, to push your limits, and to see what you're truly capable of. It doesn't have to be 100 push-ups. It could be anything. The point is to find something that challenges you and commit to it. One step at a time, one push-up at a time, you can achieve amazing things. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and crush it.